When people think about Spain, they picture Madrid, Barcelona, Seville, but quietly sitting in the heart of Castile and León is Palencia, a city with Roman roots, a Gothic cathedral known as the Unknown Beauty, and a skyline watched over by Cristo del Otero. It's not crowded, it's not loud, it's real Spain. And tonight, we weren't just exploring it, we were stepping into it with Gema and Paco welcoming us into their world. And for Andrea, this wasn't just a visit. It was a reunion more than 40 years in the making. After getting settled at the Alda Hotel Palencia, which we'll share more about in a full room tour and honest review, soon it was finally time to meet Gema and Paco again. Gema had given us time to check in, reset, and now the evening was about to begin.
We're walking around Palencia and it's raining. It's okay. Everybody's got umbrellas. We were in Madrid yesterday and it was raining, and I would say only 10% of the people had umbrellas.
We walked from our hotel toward their office in the rain, and of course it wouldn't be us without a little adventure. We took a few wrong turns, circled back, checked the map again, and had quite a time finding them.
We're trying to find Andrea's what was she? She was a exchange student. 40 years ago, she was an exchange student that actually lived with Andrea and her family. She lives in Palencia. So we're looking and trying to find her. She did meet us at the train station, but then she said, hey, I'm gonna let you guys get settled in. And she sent us her address. And we were like, okay, we'll go find you. We're still looking. This is what it looks like. It's dark, it's gloomy, it's wet, but it's okay. It's off season. We expected this, to be quite honest. We gotta get on the other side of those railroad tracks. Well, we're walking back under the railroad tracks. We're getting wet. We're getting real wet. I think we know where we're going now. But we're having fun. We'll always remember this for sure.
But then there they were.
We're actually getting into an elevator for the car. So we're in an actual elevator.
From there, Gema and Paco drove us to Cristo del Otero, standing about 30 meters tall.
All right, we're going to see Cristo
del Otero.
Del Otero. I'll get it. Gema and Paco drove us over here, and we're going to go up to check it out. There were more cars here than I expected. It's Sunday, it's off season. It's a pretty popular spot to come to if you're in Palencia. Here it is, Cristo del Otero.
Cristo del Otero overlooks the city of Palencia and the vast plains of Castile and León. It was designed in 1931 by sculptor Victorio Macho, whose remains are buried at the base of the monument. The statue's design feels more modern and elongated than some of the more famous Christ statues around the world. Inside the small museum, we learned about Victorio Macho's life, his exile during political unrest in Spain, and his deep connection to Palencia. It made the monument feel more personal, not just a statue, but a story.
You gotta check this out. We don't know where the elevator is, but when the elevator comes down, the door will open. So we'll drive in. But the funny thing is you don't feel it.
Barely feel it move.
Like right there it says 0. You feel it moving? I literally do not feel this thing moving. I did not feel that at all.
I know, you find it so interesting.
I find this pretty cool.
And that's when the evening truly unfolded. We walked through Plaza Mayor in Palencia, filled with cafes, restaurants, pubs, and small local shops. Not overwhelming, just authentic. Our first stop was Don Jimone, and this is where Gema and Paco completely took care of us. They ordered everything. Rice-filled blood sausage with baked small green peppers, pimientos, ham croquettes, fish croquettes, calamari, sauteed mushrooms.
Look at the spice. I love this. A little bit of like a spicy version of like a Lebanese, like a cabbage roll or grape leaf.
It didn't taste spicy to me. Tell me what it is.
So it's a morcilla. It's like a blood sausage. So it's primarily cooked pork cow's blood and fat, meat, seasonings, paprika, garlic, spices, and it's usually with rice or onion.
The atmosphere was warm and buzzing, and having Gema and Paco guide the experience made it feel effortless. From there, we walked to the Catedral de San Antolín. Even just standing outside, you can feel its presence. Often called the unknown beauty, the cathedral dates back to the 14th century and blends Gothic and earlier Romanesque elements. One detail that stood out were the gargoyles. Many have been restored over the centuries. One in particular was recreated during a 20th century restoration and designed with a modern twist, incorporating what looks like a camera. Rather than trying to hide the restoration work, the designers acknowledged the era in which it was repaired. It's a reminder that history isn't frozen in time, it continues to evolve. Next stop, Restaurante La Traserilla. Here we had one of the most memorable dishes of the night, Boletus edulis con yema de huevo. Rich mushrooms topped with egg yolk that blended into this silky, incredible sauce.
Ooh, look at that! Yes. I know she said that. She said
What's a pleasure?
Wait.
Look at that. Andrea's getting in there. Andrea, what do you think?
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
What's it taste like? What's it taste like? Well, we saw it being made. It was 2 eggs. He mixed them all up with the mushrooms. What do you
have to try it.
What's the flavors?
The mushrooms, but it's like the gravy is amazing.
It's like an egg yolk gravy.
Amazing.
Good?
Very good.
He likes it.
We met some of their friends, shared laughs, and felt completely welcomed into their world. After that, we walked past the Archaeological Museum of Palencia and ended up at Gastropub Y Un Cuerno 2.1. More drinks, more laughter, more stories. Every place had its own personality. But what made the night unforgettable wasn't just the food, the pubs, or the monuments. It was Gema and Paco. They didn't just show us Palencia, they shared it with us. They walked us back to our hotel, and after a full day of travel, history, reunion, food, and friendship, we called it a night. But this was only day 1. Make sure you stay tuned for day 2 in Palencia because there's so much more to discover. Thanks for watching, but there's more to explore.
And don't forget to hit that subscribe button
So you never miss any adventures.
Click on one of these videos to keep the journey going.
And this is where I say ciao for now.
We'll see you soon.